well as Rich in the background who's taking care of the technical thing. Everything seems to flow good, but it flows better with all you being here. You showed up, and I'm just so happy about that. Exercise happens to be, you need to make that commitment to show up and to be here all the time, whatever you're doing. So, having said that, this is a Qigong class, which is the essence of Tai Chi, and it's about bringing the mind into the body. So we're learning how to be really present, or not if we're not necessarily learning, but we have the ability to be present as we do the exercises. You can do the class standing or sitting, so make it work for you. We're going to start with 3 heart opening breaths. So put the palms in front of the abdomen, feet are hip width apart. So when we inhale, just give it a nice big stretch. Yeah, I see Deborah's warming up. Yeah. And exhale, getting ready, Deborah. Again, inhale and give it a good stretch. And exhale, Susan's all warmed up. She started that's the third, let's inhale. Now the exhale, come on down to forward bend and just hinge at the hip with the head up a little bit. I see Gail's here too. Yeah. And now let's add the breath. So when we inhale, feel the body expand. When we exhale, feel the body completely and deeply relax into that stretch for the back of the legs. Again, inhale, big long inhale, and exhaling a little bit more into that stretch for the back of the legs. One more time, inhale and exhale. Oh, that's a good stretch. Now inhale, slowly come up, and exhale, relax and kick the legs out. Now, does that stretch feel good to you like it does to me? I just really like that. I just really enjoy that. So let's see. With our feet hip width apart, let's just throw our arms around from side to side like Susan was doing in the beginning. And a few of you were. I didn't get to see everybody. I can see about 20 people at a time here, which is nice. Let's see, 23, 6, 18, 24, 25, 26 people so far have their cameras on. 27 now. Oh, one went off. So it's nice to be able to see you. It's not mandatory though. It's nice to see who's participating. So when you push down into a hip, can you kind of like feel a little nudge there? Is it sore? Or does it feel like kind of a good stretch? I asked you this question to bring your mind into the body. How does it feel? Now let's just do the same up and down motion, but bring the arms up to shoulder height. So the inside palm goes face down, the outside palm goes face up, and we're still bending the knees so it kind of pushes a little pressure on the hip area. So we open up all that tissue. And it's a nice stretch. You just really reach back and open your chest. Yeah. And when you reach back and open the chest, you're also squishing that muscle that wraps around your scapula, your trapezius, and we get a lot of trigger points in there, which are just knots, and this helps relax that area. So anytime you have a little soreness in the back, this is a nice exercise to do when it's in the upper part of the back. All right, now let's widen the step a little bit and just reach up high and stretch. Other side, give it a good stretch. Again, give it a good stretch. Other side, and stretch. One more time, give it a good stretch. Other side, stretch. Now come to the center. And let's do a little brainwave vibration by just bringing vibration into the body, just relaxing the upper body and just bouncing the knees a little bit. Just real quick little bounce of the knees. You actually create a nice vibration through the body. Yeah, I went to a chiropractor 5-6 months ago and stood on their vibration machine. And I really couldn't tell much difference between this and that, except, I did it for longer. That was part of the thing. And I think we do the same thing for free right here. This is so good. You relax the shoulders. Okay, now let's start shaking the palms. When you shake the palms, you're opening up the energy centers throughout the body. We have 366 energy centers throughout your body. And each energy center is really a way for the energy to go this way, that way, or the other way. It's like a intersection in a roadway in your body. Now let's add a little wiggle to the hips. And the energy is chi energy. It's electrical. And it flows from point A to point B. So when you get a good flow of your chi energy, everything's flowing really good. You know, until I learned what chi was all about, I used to think it was something pretty mysterious until I realized that's just the flow of electricity through the body. And when you open up channels, you get tremendous energy when you can channel it properly. Just wiggling the hips, shaking the palms, shimmy the shoulders, and bobble the head. Just relax the body. Just let the body relax and just kind of get yourself all shook up. Okay, now let's stop and feel the tingling in your fingers. You should feel enormous tingling in the fingers, the palms, maybe the wrists, the forearms. Okay, let's drop the head down and rotate the neck. But when you rotate the neck, I want you to feel a stretch all the way down to the abdomen. So bring your chin around to the right. Now, when you lift up your chin up high, you can stretch through the core, your lower back, your abdomen, and then come on down and bend the knees. Now, let's straighten the knees and slowly come up. As you come up, you're stretching the buttocks, and then exhale, come on down. It's really not a stretch, but it kind of is, again, in your buttocks. So inhale, straighten the knees and stretch through the abdomen, lift the chin up, stretch your thyroid in the neck, and exhale, come on down. Let's go one more time to the top, and then we'll reverse. So it's inhale up, and exhale down. Now when you get to the bottom, we're going to reverse. So inhale the other way, lift it up to the top, and stretch, and exhale, come on down. 2 more times around through the nose. Let's inhale, stretch through the abdomen, and exhale, bend the knees on the way down. Now slowly come up. So it's inhale, slowly come up. Feel the buttocks, stretching through the chin, neck, the abdomen, and exhale, come on down. Now slowly come up and just relax and just kind of bobble the head a little bit, wiggle the shoulders, just kind of loosen up the body, and just keep loosening throughout the whole class. It's really good for us to do that. Now, I'm going to take you into balance the plate exercise in just a moment after we do a little warm-up called body tapping, which some people use it for emotional freedom therapy techniques. So if you might look EFT up and you Google that, and you see what you come up with. But it's very valuable. What you're doing is you're counteracting the negative emotions that the body holds, releasing them through a positive emotion. So you might want to take your glass off for a moment. So this is also a great workout. So it depends on how hard you tap, of course, but you want to tap hard enough to send some shock waves into the tissues that we're tapping. And wherever you tap, you get the blood going into that area. Now, top of the head, come on down the back of the head, come behind the ears, above the ears, all around the temples, the temples. Now let's just go up and down the ears with all our fingers tapping up and down. Now take your, pinch your thumb and your other fingers and pinch up and down, just to kind of bring some color into the ears. You want to get them red. Yeah, this way you know you've been doing good. All right, now let's go back to the temples, the temples. All right, now we'll come all around the forehead. And now let's kind of come into your mind's eye here, the sixth chakra. And now your eyebrows. Your chakras are just energy centers. There's nothing more than that, but you have 7 major ones. Outside corners of the eyes. And again, we're stimulating the energy centers throughout our entire body. Now, just below the eyes and on top of the bone there. Okay. And then just come on down and do all around the gum line of the upper level of the teeth. And come up to the back teeth, all the way up high to the cheeks, and come on back down, jump down to the lower level. And staying on the gum line, come up to the back teeth, and then just right back down. Now all around the chin, Now just come underneath the jaw and just start coming up the jaw, behind the jawbone, with some soft tissue below the ears. This is glandular, okay? All right, now, you'd be allowed to unmute yourself if you want to join me. We're going to do scrunchy face and open face and make a sound. You have the opportunity to make a sound to release some stress. It's really good for you. So you can unmute yourself if you so chose to do that. So it's optional. You don't have to, but it's kind of nice way to motivate all of us to do that. Now, let's begin. by making a tight fist, really, really tight. We're going to do 3 of these. Okay, you want to really scrunch your face, really squeeze, really, really squeeze. Now, on the count of 3, we're going to do just the opposite. It's called open face. Now, here's where you can make a sound and just stick your tongue out to really stretch your face. Okay, 1, 2, 3, good job, everyone. Now, give it a good stretch. Really tighten it up. Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, Okay, one more time. Give it a good stretch. Really stretch it up. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now just relax and close your eyes if you want. Just bring your head down. Feel the face. All right, now. Left ear to the shoulder and the thumb out. Start tapping higher with the shoulder connected to the neck. On top of the shoulder, top of the bicep, top of the forearm. Start coming down the forearm to the wrist, top of the thumb, front of the fist, lower wrist, and start coming up the forearm. Now tap nice and hard, it's good for you. And do the tricep, stimulate this area. It helps prevent flabbiness. Okay, armpit, upper part of the chest. Now let's go to the other side. Head down so you have room to tap right up above your lungs where you send shock waves down to the lungs. Top of the shoulder, top of the bicep, top of the forearm. Start coming down the forearm to the wrist, top of the thumb, front of the fist. Pinky, the karate chop, lower wrist, and just start coming up the forearm to the elbow. Elbow, tricep, armpit. Try to remember to talk a little bit about emotion release as we go along, but one of the ways is as we tap the chest, you make a sound, and this release is very therapeutic and very powerful. And you might think of a positive affirmation. If the day wasn't going too good, just acknowledge it, and then counter that with just say, I like myself just the way I am. But anyway, we're just gonna make some sounds, but have that thought in the background. So when I go ha, you go ha. If I go ha ha, you go ha ha. Ready? Ha.
Ha.
Ha ha.
Ha ha. Ho. Ho ho. He.
Can't hear you.
He ha ha.
Oh. He ha 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 ha. Laughter just makes you feel good. Okay, come on down to the abdomen. A little bit of laughter is very powerful when you just kind of let it go. It's like doing a whole exercise class all in just one moment in time. All right, now let's lean forward and do your kidneys around your lower back. Do the tailbone. Kind of can feel electricity there. Come on, do the buttocks. Now let's come down the back of the legs. Do your instep. Come up the inside ankles and then start coming up the insides to the hips. Come on down the outsides. Okay, come instep. Now come up the front of the legs. When you get to the knees, hang out the knees all around the knees. Come up your thighs. Back to the abdomen. Now cross your hands. Let's sweep down to the body. A positive affirmation saying it feels so good. Ready? It feels so good. With pressure, sweep the body again. It feels so good. Now the third one, let's do it in Korean. Aishawanada means it feels so good. Aishawanada. Ready? Aishawanada. Okay, now we're completely warmed up, refreshed and rejuvenated. We're ready for balance of plate exercise. Now, balance of plate is simply a way to means you imagine holding a plate on your palm. This way, your palm will be facing up, and that rotate your joint, your elbow, your shoulder, your hip, your knee, your ankle, just by doing the circles with your palm. So this is the tail wag of the dog, okay? So now bring your, step out with your right foot, put the palm out, take the other hand and put it behind you face up or on your hip. 2 circles, 2 breaths. First one's underneath the arm. So inhale, pull a palm in towards the chest. Lift the elbow and shoulder up, stretch through the side, circle the palm underneath the arm. Now when you exhale, kind of crouch and push to the side, your hip goes the opposite way. You feel an impact on the hip. Now, gyrate the hip as you come around, and then straighten the legs as you come over the head, stretching through the core, and exhale, crouch as you come back down to complete the circle. Try that again. So it's inhale, circle number 1, and exhale, complete circle 1. Number 2 is over the head. Inhale, gyrate the hip, over the head, and exhale, come on back down. Okay, let's try that again. So it's through the nose. Inhale, straighten the knees. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, straighten the knees. And exhale, bend the knees. So now when you inhale, we come underneath the arm. When you exhale, your hip goes one way, the arm goes the other side. Now gyrate the hip as you inhale, swing it around. Now you're throwing the arm around, and then exhale, come on back to the center position. Try that again. So it's inhale, straighten the knees, exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, gyrate the hips, straighten the legs, and then exhale, bend the knees as you come back down, completing the circle. Again, inhale, exhale. So good for the joints. Inhale, and it's a dynamic stretch through the whole body. This wakes up everything. It's so good for the energy centers I was talking about. Inhale, and exhale, stretch. Inhale over the head, and exhale. See, the body loves the exercise. Let's try it 2 more times. This time, breath only. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one is in silence. Yeah, let's bring the foot back as we inhale and exhale. Relax, kind of shake it up and loosen up the body. Okay, let's step forward the left foot, both hands out, take the right hand, put it behind us. 2 circles, 2 breaths. Everything is done with the breath. We're gonna do a crouch. So when you inhale, we start to straighten the knees, lift the elbow and shoulder up so you're stretching through the side, bend the wrist, point to the side. Now when you exhale, your hip goes one way as you stretch the arm the other way, and we crouch. Now as you inhale, we start to gyrate the hip and slowly straighten the knees as you come over the head, and exhale, complete circle, and you come back down into the crouch position. Let's try that again. So it's inhale underneath the arm, and exhale, push to the side and stretch. Inhale over the head, and exhale, come on back down. Whatever you're doing it perfectly, so don't second guess yourself. Again, inhale, and exhale, push to the side. Inhale over the head, and exhale. Your body naturally starts doing this, so it takes a little practice. Inhale underneath the arm, and exhale, push to the side. Inhale, a lot of you looking really good, all the way around, and exhale, come on back down. So 2 circles, inhale and exhale, that's number 1. Number 2 is over the head as we inhale over the head, and exhale, come on back down. You put your whole body into it. Inhale and exhale, stretch. Inhale over the head, that feels so good. And exhale, come on back down. Okay, so it's inhale, straighten the knees. Exhale, bend the knees and stretch. Now inhale, gyrate the hip. Come over the head, straighten the knees, and exhale, bend the knees as we return. Let's try it breath only. Inhale. Exhale, inhale, and exhale. Now let's do this last one. My instruction will be in silence. Now when you inhale, bring the foot back, and exhale, relax. Now kick the legs out. Take the arms, shimmy the shoulders, just loosen up the whole body. How do you feel now? Energized, refreshed? Okay. Let's try doing the form, but before we start, I just saw someone take a sip of water, and that's a great reminder to me. Let me see who did that. Let me see my glasses back on. Diana, thank you, Diana. You know, we're talking about energy and moving the energy through the body. That's what this is. Qigong is moving the energy through the body. Qi is the energy, Gong is the movement of that energy. And when we move around like this, we open up the energy centers so energy flows better. When energy flows better, your body is healed better. And with the water really helps too. So having said that, let's do the full 8 forms from beginning to end. We'll do 1 time each movement. Now, if you're sitting, you can do forms from sitting position. So you just sit up straight, the shoulders over the hips, stand up straight, shoulders over the hips, put your palms in front of your abdomen, and soften the knees if you're standing. So when you inhale, straighten the knees, reach out to the side, and exhale into a stretch. Now, roll the palms up as you inhale, lift up over the head, palms together. Now when you exhale, just bend the knees and drag the fingertips till they come just below the chin. Now when you inhale, we straighten the knees, let the elbow to shoulder height. As you exhale, we push this energy we just gathered down into our lower abdomen, our second chakra, which is below the belly button and 2 inches deep. Then, now we're into a squat. Now we do the second form, we step off to the right. So inhale, straighten the left leg, and exhale, settle off and settle in and bend the knees. Now, our palm is face down. We're going to gyrate the hip. The arm will follow the rotation. So we move the hip around, come around, go to the outside, and come back down. Now we bring this foot back by straightening the left leg, and exhale, the right has returned. Now we enter a squat. So let's step off to the left as we inhale, bring this left foot up and out, and exhale, come down into a squat. Now we gyrate the hip with the stiff arm, and we're into a squat. So when you inhale, we start coming around. We start to straighten the legs on the height of the circle. As we exhale, we complete the circle and come back down into the squat. Very mild, but very effective. Now, we're going to bring this foot back as we inhale, straighten the right leg, and exhale for return. Third form is carry the ball from the left to the right. We're going to bring it over to our right side. So when we inhale, we slowly bring the ball over to our right and exhale. So we're kind of standing on one leg, but we're into a crouch at this point, and our shoulders are over the hips, so we're nice and straight. Now, when we inhale, we carry the ball over to the left, straighten the legs, and then exhale, we sink as we bring the ball back to our center. Then we lower the ball as you inhale, bring the ball to the center, and exhale, relax and bend the knees. Now, if you were sitting, we inhale, carry the ball over to the left. You can put this foot behind you if you want, and exhale, kind of settle in so you feel it like in your waist. Now inhale, carry the ball over to the right, stretch, lift the spine up, and then when you exhale, bring it back over to where we started. Now we bring the ball back to center when you inhale, and exhale, relax. So the fourth form is balance the plate. There's 4 circles, 4 breaths. Just like we did in the warm-up where we did balance the plate, this is the form. And it's actually number 3 and 4 breath of this form. The first 2 are a new introduction from what we did in our homework. So when you inhale, I want you to step out to the right, with the palm face up. We settle off, and exhale, settle in with the palm face up. We're kind of into a crouch now. So when we inhale, we bring this arm around behind us, straighten the legs, and then circle the arm all the way around. So now the palm is face up behind you, and you exhale, coming into a squat. Now, when you inhale, we slowly straighten the legs, drag that palm underneath the armpit, point the fingers to the front. When we exhale, we squat and extend the arm to the front, keeping the shoulder over the hip. Now when we inhale, we straighten the legs, bring the palm in towards the chest, let the elbow and shoulder up. You get a nice stretch in the side here. Point the fingers to the side. Now when you exhale, the hip's going to go one way as you extend the arm the other way. Now you feel a little stretch of the hip here. Now we gyrate the hip as you inhale. Slowly come over the head, straighten the legs at the peak of this. And when we exhale, come on back down into this starting position. Now we're going to bring the foot back. So when we inhale, we just straighten the left leg. And exhale. Notice how the right foot just comes back to where it belongs. Now we do the other side. Oh, we're into a squat again. Now we do the other side. When you inhale, straighten the right leg. And exhale, step off with the palm face up, and we come into a squat. Now, here's the first circle. So it's behind the back. So inhale, straighten the legs, bring the arm around behind. Circle the arm all the way around, and then exhale into a squat, push behind us. That's circle one, breath one. Number two is underneath the arm. So inhale, come underneath the arm, let the elbow and shoulder up, pivot the wrist, point the fingers to the front, and then exhale, squat as you extend the arm to the front. Keep the shoulder over the hip. Don't lean forward. Keep in balance. Now when we inhale, we straighten the legs, come underneath the arm. This is number three. And point to the side and exhale. Your hip goes one way as we stretch to the side. That's number three. Number four is over the head. As you inhale, gyrate the hips, swings the arm over the head, straighten the legs. And when we exhale, we crouch back down into our starting position. Now we're going to bring the foot back by simply straightening the right leg and the left foot follows. So inhale and exhale, bend the knees. Fifth form is the right and the left side together. So when you inhale, straighten the left leg, half step to the right, and exhale, bend the knees and sink over to the right. And straighten the right leg as you inhale, half step to the left, and exhale, bend the knees and lift the palms so they're face up, and we're into the squat. Now this is 4 circles, 4 breaths. The first one is we straighten the knees as we inhale, open the chest, and then make a circle all the way around with our arms. Nice little stretch here. And then exhale, bend the knees and push the palms behind us and up. Now, when you inhale, slowly lift the elbows and shoulder up, straighten the legs, circle the palms so they point, the fingers point to the front. Then exhale, as you're squatting, you're pushing to the front at the same time. Now, when we inhale, we straighten the legs, lift the elbows and shoulders up, make the circle with our palms. Fingers are going to point to the sides. Full circle, and then exhale, push to the side. That's number 3. Number 4 is over the head. As we inhale, circle over the head, stretch through the abdomen. Oh, it's a good stretch for the core. And exhale, bend the knees as we sink back into our squat. Now, we bring this right foot back. So straighten the left leg as you inhale, just a half step from the right. And exhale, sink over to the right and bend the knee. Now inhale, straighten the right leg and bring the left foot in. And then exhale, just relax here. We should be into a squat, I'm sorry, as we relax. Now the 6th form is called creating a brighter world. This is your homework assignment. You do this 3-4 minutes every day. Just push the belly out and tuck it in. We'll do a little more formal here in the form. So when you inhale, push the belly out, straighten the knees, put the thumbs on the belly button. When you exhale, bend the knees and make a triangle, tuck the belly in. This is deep diaphragmatic breathing. So when you inhale, we push the belly out and down, straighten the knees, and then exhale, tuck the belly in as you come back into a squat. That was the 6th form. 7th form is dragon looks up to the sky. So when we inhale, let the palms float up high, pitch the first 3 fingers, straighten the knees. When we exhale, tuck the belly in, put the knuckles to our kidneys. I'm doing more diaphragmatic breathing from this point on. So when we inhale, straighten the knees, drag the knuckles into our armpits, push the belly out. Now exhale, tuck the belly in as you relax the body and bend into a squat, tucking the belly in. Now when we inhale, we straighten the knees, push the belly out, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Now when we exhale, tuck the belly in and squat a little bit and drop the arms down. That was the 7th form. 8th form is, and final form, is raising the power. So when we inhale, we bring our arms up, gathering the energy of the earth, push the belly out, pull this energy into our body, Earth's energy. When we exhale, we squat, push this energy into our lower abdomen where we accumulate and store this energy, our 2nd chakra. Now, the eighth and final form, to conclude, that was the eighth and final form. The finishing exercise is straighten the knees as you inhale, palms to prayer posture, abdomen extends. Now when we exhale, the abdomen contracts as you bow to extend, to stretch the back of the legs. Just let the weight of the upper body stretch them. Then inhale, feel the body expand. When you exhale, just relax a little bit more into that stretch, tucking the belly in so you come down further. Now when we inhale, come up. As you exhale, bend the knees, come down, tuck the belly in, and then just kind of straighten the knees a little bit, but don't lock them. And the shoulders, you stand, shoulders over the hips, hips are over the knees are over the ankles, and of course, the head is well balanced over the upper body. So you feel the balance in the head. You should feel absolutely no weight on your back. Your head weighs 13 pounds about, give or take, a little bit. And if you're leaning forward, that feels like more like 35 pounds. It takes all the pressure off. And you just feel the energy in your body right now. And it's a wonderful tingling sensation. And my friends, that's how we connect with that perfect you inside of you. That's who you truly are. This is who you are, right here, right now. And this is where you come from. So we use this form to connect with ourselves. And let's have a little sip of water and sit down and do a little bit of just a little quick relaxation. Let's absorb the energy that we just created from doing those exercises. And this is all really good energy we've instilled in our body. Now we just rest and let the body absorb it. Probably one of the most difficult things for the mind to do is just to let go and just be present and in the moment without thinking too much. So let me help you do that. Let's help ourselves do that by just bringing our mind's awareness to the breath. So that when we inhale, we're aware of the body expanding. When we exhale, we're aware of the body relaxing. Feel those shoulders relax as they're situated over the hips, and your feet are planted firmly on the ground, just relaxed, and the knees are over the ankles. We have some birds in the background there in this beautiful, luscious forest that it just rained a little while ago. And, you know, even the clouds have gone away right now, and there's a canopy of trees that kind of blocks the sun out, where just every now and then a ray of sunshine hits the earth, gets through this canopy of trees. But for the most part, it's just a beautiful, luscious, very pleasant atmosphere. There's hardly no light, and there's enough light to just be so comfortable. And you can just hear how happy and delighted the birds are to be here. I want you to listen to see if you can hear when the woodpecker pecks wood. He's going to come 2 times. There's the woodpecker. He's going to come again. There he is again. You hear how happy these birds are? Wait until you hear the cuckoo bird when the cuckoo bird goes cuckoo. He's such a happy bird. He loves being here. There's the cuckoo bird. He'll come 2 more times. There he is again. Now let's slowly open our eyes and let's clasp our hands in front of our abdomen. So when we inhale, bring the clasped hands up to our chest, roll them forward as we exhale, keeping the shoulders over the hips, just extend into a luscious stretch. Then inhale and exhale a little more deeply into that delicious stretch. Now when we inhale, lift the palms up. When we exhale, look up to stretch. One more breath. Inhale, just stretch it out, and then exhale, lower the palms down. Now you can put your hands like this, or you can put your right hand on the left knee to twist. We're going to twist the body with the breath. So inhale and exhale, look behind you. One more breath. Inhale, twist a little bit more deeply, and exhale, come on back to the center. Other side, inhale and exhale, look behind you. Then inhale, twist a little more deeply, and exhale, come on back to the starting position. And just shake the arms, shin the shoulders, and bobble ahead. Now, you may do this form standing or sitting. Make it work for you. If you're standing, it's a little bit more intense for your legs. If you're sitting, you're not going to be using your legs hardly at all. So just kind of make it work for you and improvise. There's not much to show. I prefer to do the form standing, but I might be able to do it sitting once in a while. So let me see what I can do, because I know some of you need to do this from a seated position, and that's good, because you're nursing your way back to health, and I appreciate that. So palms in front of the abdomen, knees are soft, not locked, shoulders are back and down. First form is inhale, reach out to the side, and exhale into a stretch. Then roll the palms up slowly as you inhale, lift up through the abdomen, palms together. When you exhale, we're taking this energy and pulling it down from the heaven. And as we gather this energy, we blend it with the energy of the earth. And as you exhale, we bend the knees and push this energy into our lower abdomen, our second chakra. Second form, we step off to the right. As you inhale, straighten the left leg, and then exhale 45 degrees out. We step off and we come into a crouch. We just circle the hip. So inhale, gyrate the hip. The arm follows the gyration. As we exhale, we conclude the gyration and return. Go nice and slow for your hip. Then inhale, straighten the left leg, and your left foot comes back automatically. As you exhale, we come into a crouch. Now we go to the left. As you inhale, straighten the right leg, and exhale, settle off, and your palms in the inside of the knee. So when we inhale, we gyrate the hip around to the outside. As you exhale, we come back down into our squat. Now, as you inhale, straighten the knee on the left leg, and then exhale, return. I almost fell over. Third form, we bring the ball over to the right as you inhale, and then exhale, settle into a squat. So most of the weight's on this one standing leg. The other foot's there for support. Now, when you inhale, carry the ball over to the left, straighten the legs, and then exhale, bring it back to the right. The bottom palm is always in the midline of your body. Now, when we inhale, lower the ball, and exhale, relax, and bend the knees. Take the ball to the left. As you inhale, bring the ball over to the left, and exhale, sink into your hip. Now, as you inhale, carry the ball over to the right. Straighten your back if you're sitting or standing, and exhale, sink back into your hip as you return the ball. Now, when you inhale, lower the ball, and exhale, relax, and bend the knees. Fourth form is balance the plate. So when we inhale, we step off to the right, and exhale, settle in with the palm face up. Now, 4 circles, 4 breaths. So inhale, bring the palm around behind, circle the arm, and exhale, push back and stretch. Now when we inhale, come underneath the arm, straighten the legs, point the fingers to the front. When we exhale, bend the knees and push to the front. Back underneath the arm as we inhale and exhale, hip goes the other way. Inhale, gyrate the hip. And exhale, returns back to the starting position. Now we're going to bring this foot back by straightening the left leg. As you inhale to straighten the left leg, the foot just automatically follows. And exhale, come into a crouch. Now straighten the right leg and step out to the left as you inhale with the palm face up. Exhale, we're settling in. Now when you inhale, straighten the legs, bring the arm around behind, circle the arm all the way around and exhale, that's circle 1, breath 1. Number 2 is underneath the arms. You inhale and exhale. Number 3 is back underneath the arm. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, it goes the opposite way. That's number 3. Number 4 is over the head. Inhale. Exhale. Now straighten the right leg to bring the left foot back as you inhale. And exhale, bend the knee. Fifth form, half step to the right. Inhale. Exhale. Now half step to the left. Inhale. Exhale. Both hands same time. As you inhale, straighten the knees, open the chest, circle the arms all the way around, and exhale, bend the knees and push behind you with the back as straight as you can make it. Then inhale, straighten the knees, come underneath the arms, stretch through the abdomen, and exhale, squat as you extend the arms to the front. Now when we inhale, straighten the knees, come back underneath the arms. When we exhale, push to the side and stretch with the head up. Nice squat too. Inhale, crisscross over the head as we stretch through the whole body. Yeah. And exhale, bend the knees as we come back to the squat. Half step from the right, so straighten the left leg as we inhale. Exhale, half step from the left. Inhale and exhale. Sixth form, creating a brighter world. Your homework assignment, 3-4 minutes a day. Inhale, push the belly out and down. Exhale, tuck the belly in. This is deep diaphragmatic breathing. Inhale, push the belly out and down, open the chin, open the palms, and then exhale, come on back in as you condense the energy. Seventh form, dragon looks up to the sky. As you inhale, straighten the knees, pinch the first 3 fingers by your eyes. As you exhale, contract the abdomen, put the knuckles to your kidneys, your lower back. So when you inhale, drag the knuckles into the armpits and stretch. And then exhale, hold the elbows over the fingers. Now when you inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the chin up, stretching the abdomen, and then exhale, let the palms float down, tucking the abdomen in. Eighth and final form is raising the power. So when you inhale, we're gathering the power of the earth in our palms, pull it into our body. As you exhale, push it into our lower abdomen as you come into a squat, tucking the abdomen in. Now to conclude, we inhale, push the belly out, straighten the knees, palms to prayer posture. As we exhale, we bow to acknowledge this wonderful energy that's inside of us and all that's around us, tucking the belly in. Then one more breath. Inhale, push the belly out. Exhale, tuck the belly in as you relax more deeply for that stretch in the back of the legs. Now, when you inhale, slowly come on up. And as we exhale, soften the knees and let the palms float down. Just look down to the earth, bring your mind into the body, and just cherish this moment in time. It's a moment in time where we don't need to think about anything. We're just absolutely perfect where we're here right now in this moment. And this is where we come from. This is your true self, the spirit within you that you connect with. You're just being still and giving the control of your mind to the spirit. Let your spirit dominate. Perfect. Good job, everybody. Let's take a sip of water and do it again. My instruction will be on breath only this time. So I think you know that there'll be some basic principles I'll talk about. I'll mention the basic principles before we start. Your basic principles are: when we inhale, we initiate a movement. When we exhale, we conclude a movement. Now here's something I want you to try. If it's too uncomfortable, don't do it. It's okay. You don't have to do it. But when you inhale, I want you to push the belly out and down. When we exhale, we tuck it in. I'm not going to mention that. Just automatically be mindful of that and do your best to do that. It's really good for your firming and toning your tummy muscles. It's deep diaphragmatic breathing. You're going to bring a bigger amount of oxygen into your lungs when you do that. And when you tuck it in, you're squeezing out a lot more of the stagnant energy. So you have a much fresher supply of energy coming in and out of the body when we do that. So the inhale always initiated with aids of movement. The exhale concludes it. When we inhale, the body's rising. When we exhale, we're squatting. Okay, those are the basic principles. 3 basic principles, actually. All right, so feet together. Palms for the abdomen. My instruction will be on breath only. These are soft. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale, inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, exhale. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. 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 Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, abdomen's expanding. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling, push the belly out. Exhaling, tuck the belly in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, push the belly out. Exhale, tuck the belly in. Inhale, push it out to its extreme. Exhale, give it a good squeeze. Inhale, 7th form. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. All right, good job, everybody. So we're going to do the form again one more time. This time, my instruction will be in silence. You might want to take a quick little sip of water if you care to. And I will mention that this form is actually a very serious form. And what's going on here, you're actually connecting with the present moment, what you did, with what you're doing. And you're gathering all of heaven's energy, merging it with your body. So your body becomes tripart being, body, mind, and spirit. You connect being one with this energy. And when you open things up and everything's flowing really nice, your body is it feels amazing, which when your body feels amazing, you feel amazing. And that's that spirit within you. So the whole idea is to ideally give control of your body and your mind to your spirit, that wonderful you that's always here. So that's who's really in charge. So feet are together, palms front abdomen. My instructions in silence. Knees are soft. Inhale. Okay, I want to tell you something very important. Sit down and I'll tell you what's important to me before I turn it over to Julie. I just want you all to know that the form looks very, very easy to do, and it really is. But it really depends on how much oomph you want to put into the form. When I just did the form there, and when I do it all the time, I put every ounce of my being into trying to do it, everything exactly correct. So when I inhale, I'm pushing my belly out. When I exhale, I'm all about tucking it in. So everything I'm doing, I'm in the moment with exactly what it is I'm doing in this moment. When I'm taking a step, every ounce of my being is into taking that step, because it takes every ounce of your being actually to be able to do it. So if your mind is someplace else, you absolutely can't do it. There's just no question about it. So the beauty of this, when you bring your mind into the moment like this, it just grounds and centers you. It just puts you in this moment, and there's no other moment than this moment. And this is really, in my opinion, is where we always want to be, is in this moment, because there's nothing better than being here now. And everything comes from that. And our mind takes us away from the moment. And the best way to bring our mind back to the moment is just bring your mind's awareness to the breath. And that's why I love being here, and I love doing this, is because I get the opportunity to be here now. So having said that, thank you all for bearing with me and listening to my message. I turn it over